I've not done that however, in a long while.
I know. It's just your two sexy beasts this week. Hales is out getting drunk. Well, she says she's babysitting, but yeah.
Babysitting. Now she's at a beer and cider festival. She will be rotted, and so will Simon.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's having fun.
Deek. Evening, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
Every time Deek tags someone, I want to say hello to him because I think it's the name popping up in the chat.
No, it's just Deek being Deek.
Deek. I'm actually a bit too zoomed in now, aren't I? It's like...
Yeah, we can see too much of your face.
Too much of my lovely face, Chris?
Yeah.
That's better. There we go. Sorry for the extreme close-up. How you doing, Chris? Good week?
Yeah, been going.
Bingo?
I said it's been going.
Oh, I thought you said you'd been going to bingo. I was going to fucking say, Jesus Christ.
I'm not even 40 yet. Why would I even consider going to there?
How the fuck are you not 40? Good man, Deek. It's much appreciated as always.
Because I was born in the 80s.
Evening, Colin. Reach around. My arms aren't long enough for that, and you, Colin.
Yeah, he's big as you.
Hey, I've had a full meds change, right? It's mental. People don't really need to know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. And seemingly, I was retaining a little bit of water. My entire body in a week has shrunk about 6 inches.
Hello, James.
Crazy. Evening, James. Hope you're
so
well.
basically, you was full of piss.
Well, fluid, yeah. I literally still pissing for England. So apologies if I need to jump off, Chris, and leave you completely by yourself.
I'll just do a little dance.
I'll come back and Chris is just sat there like that, like, am I? Hello.
No, I'll just bring out Chris Vapes.
Yes, Colin, a little bit. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Now all the clothes I bought for my holiday in a few weeks' time are way too big.
At least you got the ballroom.
It's the top half, mate. They look ridiculous.
At least you got extra size to let more wet wind up there to kill your tits down.
Oh, Deek.
He's already full of shit.
A lot of people would disagree with it. They can say, hey, I'm full of shit, including Chris, quite clearly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is just me and Chris tonight. We have a cool wall and everything else. Yeah, Capella in the house. Colin, I don't know whether you're taking a piss or what, but it's quite dramatic change in a week. It really is. But anyway, yes, it's just me and Chris. Like I said, we've got a cool wall tonight with a few on it, and then it'll just be me and Chris talking a lot of shit into you guys in chat because obviously Hales isn't here, so we've got no segments because me and Chris are both bone idle. But I did do a cool wall.
No, I'm just too stupid to actually come up with any.
I think I've picked quite a nice mix tonight for the cool wall. No. Oh, Colin. So, Colin.
Yep.
So, Colin.
He likes his cold juice.
I'm not entirely sure he does. Maybe no disposable.
Oh, we all know he loves his disposables.
We do. Right then, Chris, should we do what we're vaping on, or is that really too quick? I don't want to rush because it's quite a key part of the whole show tonight, really.
Is it? You mean what we're normally vaping on anyway?
Well, yeah, but it's like one of the two segments we've got tonight.
Well, we'll just chat a little shit for a bit if you want. No,
yeah, we can chat a lot of shit.
That I can do very well. That I'm a master at chatting shit.
Chris is on the mini robot. They've already spotted what's in your hand.
Yeah.
Good eyes, James. Please don't tell me you've got us on a massive TV screen in your lounge. That would be scary. It's bad enough on this thing that I've got. Especially when it's just two of us on it.
Also, I'm only on a 15-inch monitor.
Oh, no, I'm on, quite a big screen now.
I was considering looking at getting another little monitor just for the off the side.
Oh, I had a TV in my bedroom that wasn't doing out, so I've hooked it up. TV that's like, I was like, whoa.
Tracy, actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but I don't really snack that much. Oh, no.
You bloody do. Don't become a politician.
Right? At the minute, I have just about one meal a day, and that's it. I don't eat at work because I'm too busy doing shit. But today, as I was leaving, there was rolling out the tea trolley, and it had chopped up pork pie on it. And I had to have some pork pie. Just had to have some pork pie. Colin.
Oh, as long as nobody mentions motorbikes, we might be finished by 10:30.
Acapella. I've actually mentioned this acapella in the LXV group and on my page and on air so many times, and it's just fucking still doing it.
Yeah.
Still doing it. Same promoters still doing it. And it's just
obviously they don't watch the show. Obviously they don't watch us and they don't read anything.
Any of the posts I've done anywhere. And like I say, the groups that we all run, because we all run, I think we're about 10 groups in now. All them posts now don't get allowed. So
a black one.
Deeks on his Lux XR Max. I'm not going to mention one juice, and he's on some long fill. That's Prawn and Blasder as well. Never mind, Deek. Isn't it, Mr.
Intense.
Colin, they put the coil in it, but there's quite clearly not been any juice through the coil at all. Because you can still see nice crystal clear white cotton. It is
James
mental.
is basically a 1995 Yamaha XJ900 diversion.
Oh, no.
There.
Please
he asked for more info on it.
Please.
Hey, the best 100 quid I ever spent.
100 quid? Is that all it was? 100 quid?
100 quid to buy the bike, yeah.
It's
not my cheapest one. I did have one before that, a Mark 1 Bandit 600. That cost me 50 quid.
This PC's so much quicker now.
Tracy, you got that information completely wrong. It had no rear end. It had the engine, just didn't have the rear end on it. It does now. Ooh, and he's on a overkill mod.
Yeah, with an Asgard.
Ugh.
I've got one of them somewhere, a 30. I don't think I've used it once. Oh, who's T?
Ooh.
Evening T. Ducati 916 in bits.
Ooh, nice.
Hey,
there's nothing wrong with the project. How does that sound better than mine? Mine's complete. Pretty much. Just needs brakes.
They're quite important, Chris.
Stick your foot on the back wheel, you'll be all right.
I know we take the piss out of you, but I don't want you fucking dead.
I ain't riding you. I ain't even passed my test yet.
So everyone, you're still safe around.
No, you're not, because I can drive.
Of the West Midlands.
No, because I can drive. I just keep forgetting that I'm actually in a car, not on a bike. So I'll try and filter.
Bar juice. Sonda Q acapella I found really good, but the coils burn out quite quickly. And you tried finding another bloody pod for that. You might as well just go buy another bloody device completely. It was a nightmare. But decent flavour. Decent flavour off the Sonda Q.
Exactly, Colin. Exactly. The car in front would stop me. It's just replacing the forks every fucking time. It's kind of expensive. So I'm like 360 quid each just for the silver part.
I love that, Mr. Intense. I've seen a lot of birthday cake juices around. Are they actually decent?
I don't know.
I quite found I love the idea of, because me pudding sweet cake, perfect match. I mean, well, I say that.
Hello, Facebook user.
I'm not actually vaping a single pudding or dessert juice. which is really weird for me. Yeah, the Sonda Q's acapella. I say the flavour is really good off them for the price of the device, but they just don't last, and you just can't buy the pods. Just have to buy another device. But I think they're only about 12 quid.
Meadows.
Evening, Nikki. Hope you're well. Colin, we know that's not true, dude.
No, you're on your blow up doll as usual.
He's sheep.
It's still a blow up doll. It's just a doll sheep.
A doll sheep. Hey, it makes a change for me not getting roasted. Colin, don't go anywhere.
No, that'll be the sheep getting roasted later.
I hope Simon's well. I haven't talked to Simon in ages. I nearly did a giveaway tonight with it just being me and you, Chris, and I thought I won't bother, but I never mind. Blimey, that's some cheap salts. All good here, Nicky. All good, dude. Really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, that's where I always go for my juice.
Washy vapes.
Yeah, washy vapes, yeah.
Big up washy vapes. Where's that LXV discount code?
Yeah.
Me and you must support them virtually their entire stocks of Shamrock cooking.
Yeah, I think we're the only ones that are actually keeping up the sales.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do when they stop it.
Colin, is that two different flavours in that Argus G? You got blue raz and lemon muffin, or is it a blue raz lemon muffin? That's really weird.
Yeah, that's what I normally spend as well, James.
And I've got the new Vupu coming, Colin. It might be here tomorrow. It's actually on the cool wall tonight as well. One flavour. Hey? He's put the wrong juice into the pod, surely. That's not a flavour of juice. Blue lemon muffin.
Mm. Blue raspberry and lemon.
Yeah, but the muffin part, because that surely that'll include some cinnamon.
Not always. Not all muffins have cinnamon in them.
Blue ras lemon muffin sounds legit. Doesn't it? Sounds fucking weird. But I kind of really want to try it.
Yeah,
I love a blue ras.
Oh, yeah. God, yeah. I do love a
blue ras. Right then, Chris, let's scare everyone, go big and show them what we're vaping on. Guys in the chat, tell us what you're vaping on if you aren't already. And stand back from your screens because Chris is about to go big.
Whoa! Hi, Mum, I'm on the telly. As everyone's already guessed, the mini robot. In that, I've got some Azu green apple, which is actually quite nice. I'm actually enjoying their range. Next is the Argos pod. And tell a lie. The green apple isn't in the robot. The Just Jam raspberry is. I picked up the wrong bottle.
Is that a salt?
Yes.
How's it? Does it actually taste all right? Because I struggle so much with desserts and salts.
That's actually just the raspberry. It's not a dessert. I did order the raspberry donut because that was the legit best one they used to do. It was along with their strawberry jam on toast. That was beautiful stuff. But they sent me the wrong one. And I didn't realise until after I'd opened it. So I'm like, I'm not going to argue. It's quite nice, to be honest. I am enjoying it. It tastes just like it used to. Just less cardboardy. Cool. But that might be just the build. I used to find it very cardboard. Like it was like I'm tasting cardboard for some weird reason. Next, obviously, is the Argos. And in that is the Azu green apple. Really nice stuff. Next is my Overkill with a change of tank. Mostly because my Trilogy, for some weird reason, decided to keep leaking, even though I cram it full of...
Can't wait.
Yes, as the guy that uses bloody pods all the time. But yes, I just swapped it over to my Juggernaut. And in that, I have... Where you go? Oh, yeah. Slow Blow. Nasty Juice. Love this stuff. I can't get enough of this stuff. Used to love it back in the day, pre-TPD. And last but not least is my Hacker with the Apocalypse B. And in that, I got some Happy End Pink. It's by Sad Boy. And that is me done. See you later, Colin.
Okay, I will do, Colin. Oh, God, let's get Chris off that quickly. Sorry about that, everybody. And now I apologise because now I'm going to go fucking big. I nearly removed myself from the stream. I nearly been screwed.
No, I would have just left it on the lobby.
I wonder what would happen if I did. I wonder if it'd keep
Oh,
going.
yes, Hacker.
Oh, yes, Hacker.
Yeah, Hacker. Hacker, the hacker.
Right, my turn. Good evening,
Oh,
everybody.
God, it's hideous.
I'm going to prove Chris entirely wrong straight away and say I'm on an RTA, which is a rebuildable Chris, so it's not a pod. And yes, I'm on my...
How much did you pay the shop to wick that for you?
Oh, shut up, Chris. It's a single coil RTA. It's the Caspadina from Golden Greek. It wicks itself. It's that easy. It really
so you still
is.
paid the shop to do it for you then, yeah?
Yeah, of course I did, Chris. Of course I did. Of course I did. And then I'm on Just Vape It, the Blue Slush. It's Blue Shackles, which is not bad. It's not the best Blue Slush in the world, but it ain't bad. And then I'm on a pair of Oxfors. Sorry, I still love Oxford. It is my Velocity, yes, Chris, which has pre-built coils. Damn, that camera's got sharp. In there, I have some Quick Vape Citrus Blast.
Ooh.
I say no puddings. I'm not vaping any desserts at the minute. It's really not like me. Really not like it. And my... Colin. That is funny. And I'm on my X-Slim from Oxford. This thing is never out of my hands. All day vape, goes flat, charge it, 10 minutes, jobs are good. And in there, I'm on some raspberry rhubarb salts from Wick Addiction. And this one, I was on this the other week, and I said the rhubarb wasn't that strong. But this one, the rhubarb's stronger. But it's still quite pleasant, because I'm not a massive fan of rhubarb at all. And the other one was more strawberry, but this bottle's more rhubarb. But still nice.
You're right there, Mr. Intense. Yeah.
I don't like rhubarb acapella. I hate rhubarb. It's disgusting. It's the work of the devil. Yeah, well, you used to vape a lot of rhubarb, didn't you?
Mm.
Well,
the Jinx one I used to quite like.
Yeah, and you good old drip axe.
No, I never used to get it on drip axe.
Well, rhubarb and custard you got? Oh, I thought that was a strip.
No, strawberry. That was strawberry and kiwi. With candy floss. That was the sugar lips that I used to buy all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That was my...
That was Flavour Boss, wasn't it? Sugar lips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's their version of 12 Monkeys, apparently. Yeah. Which I'd never tried before.
Tastes like that, Chris. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like I say, this fucking thing is immense. Absolutely immense. 4 pods, last a month. Vape it every single day. I have to think what the puff count's on. It's only got a 10,000 puff count, so it's gone around a few times. Evening, Aaron. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Some nice devices in the chat as well. I saw... where's he gone? Mr. Intense, you've got some devices, dude. K from V5 with a reducer pin. Very nice. The Caspadina has a reducer pin. Dion on a Wicket and a Dwarf. On some Golden Virginia. Jeez.
God, I remember that stuff.
Yeah,
I was just reading that. I'm on Sad Boy's version of a candy floss. It's the Happy End Pink. It's meant to be like a raspberry candy floss or something like that.
Yeah, I think they call it a berry candy floss, don't they? Because it's a mixed red berry, I think.
Yeah,
I should know because I reviewed it at some point.
I do have a bottle of the blue one in the cupboard as well, steeping away nicely.
That blue one is really, really nice. Good evening, Mark. Keep my baby in the house.
Hey up, baby.
Hope you're well, Mark.
Eat my baby.
I wonder if he's getting excited for Expo yet because it's getting closer. You got your press pass, Mark.
I will say he's probably already looked at every single vendor on that list, and he knows
he'll
where
have a hit
everybody
plan
is.
ready.
Yeah, he'll
The only
have
trouble
the
is
entire...
the only trouble is when they go up to the stand, they can't see him above the counter.
No. I mean, it's great for him, though, because he just sneaks in. No one can ever see him, so he just walks straight in.
Evening, Mr. Hatman. I hope you're well, Mark. I do indeed hope you're well.
Hey, Mark.
It's really weird, Chris. It's two fat blokes talking shite, and we're getting more viewers than we do normally.
It's for the lads.
Yeah, we got ours on Wednesday, Mark, as well. I just made him sweat a bit and told him I couldn't get him. I bet he does know the floor plan off by heart, and I've not even had a look yet.
I've not even looked at it. I never do. I just turn up and have a look around and see what's what.
Oh, yeah. Juice Cabin no more, is it? Juice Cabin's gone. It's now... Oh, who owns Juice Cabin now? Darkstar.
No?
I believe. Yeah, lots of goings on. Lots of strange swappings and changing of people buying things lately.
Mm.
I know a lot of companies are struggling now, aren't they, as well? So...
Yeah, Chefs closed down a while back as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I used to do some decent stuff.
Yeah, I've seen you very active in Darkstar group a cappella. Their Purple Monster one's really nice, Darkstars. That was one of my favourites that Darkstar did. But it was also a bit like Dripax that do some random shit that, yeah. I'm always driving, Mark. I can never hit the bar. I'm always driving. Always driving.
The last few times I've driven up, I used to like catching the train up. It just meant I could just chill out. Didn't have to worry. Didn't really care that I was now waiting.
Become Flavour Cravers.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, a cappella. That Purple Monster is proper nice.
Sorry, I didn't realise
I remember back in the day when I reviewed it, I had to go begging for another bottle because I vaped it all before I reviewed it. It is proper nice, that Purple Monster. Proper nice juice. A lot of the other ones, I actually struggle with Darkstar, but it's just me. I'm a fussy twat, really.
Gavin Harris.
No, evening, Gav. Cornwall-wise, I know there's a few shops down there, mate. Oh, God, that Gobby guy from Expo's got a place down that way, hasn't he?
Which Gobby guy? There's a lot of them.
The one on the stage. You've actually got a vape shop down that way. And there's also... Depends where you are in Cornwall, Gav, as well. Flavour Cravers. That's interesting. But I heard there was a rumour Dripax are in bother as well, wasn't there? So that could be quite a surprise if they go. Don't know how true it is. There's definitely a rumour circulating because they was trying to offload some equipment. So we shall see. Is Chris frozen or is he just staring at the screen?
I'm just catching up on something.
I'll drop you a message, Gav. I believe I know a shop in Newquay.
Newquay, trying to remember. There is a shop.
Yeah, Acapella's down. Well, Acapella's Devon way.
I'll say the last time I was in Newquay, there used to be a decent little shop just in the main high street section. So I was staying at the Britannia Hotel up on the main, like facing out onto the coast. If you went straight in, like come out and went down into the actual high street, there was a place just like as you entered. Oh, I don't know if it's there.
That could be John's place, that guy from Expo. I think it's called John, isn't he? Yeah, Johnny. Johnny.
I'll say it was... I think I'd only been to one Expo at that point. It was like 7 years ago. Last time I went, maybe even longer.
No, it will be about 7 years ago, mate.
I was still vaping on the iJoy, that bloody big iJoy I had.
Was that the Maxo? Was it Maxo or Maxi or something like that?
The RD something, RD DTA.
Oh, the built-in, yeah.
Yeah, but the built-in tank. I actually really enjoyed that thing.
It's definitely a tough world out there, Acapella, for vape shops. We've had a lot closed around us lately. Evening, John.
Hey, Jonathan.
Really strangely, one closed and has reopened again, which was really odd. But I'm quite pleased because it's my only local shop that sells Sad Boy. It's just the 18 quid price tag I don't like. Well, I can get 2 bottles for that from Washi.
None of the shops by me sell it.
Yeah, well, that's the only one that I know for a long way around me that does sell it. I think the nearest one after that's about 70 miles away. Swivel. Are you building some coils, John?
Yeah, he's starting to make calls again.
Cool.
I've already got an order in.
I've got about 50 IDA. I'm starting to think about rebuilding because I've been dripping again on the Siege, and I'm really starting to enjoy it again.
You shouldn't be dripping on it, you know. You should be adding juice to it.
I'm salivating, Chris, at the flavours. Not dripping from anywhere else, just for clarity.
I just thought it was rabies again.
Now I've had my shot now, mate. I'm sorted. All good. All good in the hood. Okay. Hey, anyone in the chat know, is Cloud9 a vape chain shop? Because I've noticed there's one popped up in my town. It's not open yet, but I think they're doing a shop out. It's just, I'm sure Cloud9 is a chain. Yeah. Quite a big chain. I thought they made cotton at one point.
I'd never heard of them.
I should just not be a lazy bastard and actually Google it. Oh, how much is their Sad Boy, James? Legion of Vapes. It's cheaper than... What's Washi at the minute, Chris? 8 quid still?
Yeah. It's just they've stopped selling. You know when you buy the juice and they usually ask if you want a bottle of Nick with it? They've stopped doing that. Just buy it in bulk.
I bought bulk anyway. I buy
20
bottles for a tenner.
30.
30?
Yeah, I just bought 30 bottles of it.
Jesus.
That was a while back.
Yeah. It's strange. There is a shop opening up that near me called Cloud9. What on my RDAs? Dual coil 0.1.
Now, what owns?
Never go lower. Yeah, 0.1.
0.1s. You stopped doing bonds then.
I never did the bonds. That was Josh. I never went that low. I never went that low.
Where is it, Mark? I've had a new toy, but it is a literal toy. If you remember them.
Oh, fingerboards.
Yeah, Technics.
Yeah.
£4 bloody quid. And they don't come with the wheels or the tools. Yeah, they don't come with
just literally a board?
Just that, yeah, that was it. They're saying that it's a lot bigger than what I remember them being. And they're now curved in the middle, whereas they used to actually, like, down here, like, it's hard to see on camera, but it's the sides are actually raised up where they never used to be. Just like, obviously, like the tips of the board was.
There is definitely a shop near me opening, and the shop name is Cloud9 Vape Shop. So I'm guessing it might be an independent then who's stolen a name. Where's my board? This will tell you how long ago it is since I've skated. Jesus Christ, I've still got my Yankee thing. That was mine. Look, I'm looking at how undamaged it is.
Jesus Christ.
I'd used it in ages. I didn't, if I'm honest.
I did try and learn to skateboard, but my problem was I decided to go for something called a snakeboard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I couldn't skate. I'd never used a skateboard in my life, and the first one I bought is a fucking snakeboard. Yeah, I wondered why I couldn't fucking do it.
Mr. Intense wants to know if you've had an accident on your skateboard.
Hang on, let me check my underwear.
Oh, Jesus, no. He's bound to have had an accident there.
No, I haven't, not yet.
But yeah, I used to enjoy skating. I really did. I never really did tricks, right? I just enjoyed skating.
I was more of a inline skater, personally.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I had a very weird pair of skates for a very long time. That was called rollerballs. That was like, it was literally just 2 balls either end. The skates with like a hole through them.
Where's Haley when you need her? Yeah, James, that fusion cotton's quite good. Once you get used to how you have to work it, it's a really good cotton.
I
Really,
wasn't a
really
fan
good
of it.
cotton.
The only cotton I ever actually really enjoyed is actually cotton candy.
Yeah, cotton candy, man.
Mm.
It was oh Jesus, what's it called? Nasty Coils. There's not Nasty Coils anymore. CC Coils, isn't he? Ian,
Yeah.
he gave me a pack at Expo. I was so pleased. Yeah, Acapella, you know Ben. Where's Ben gone? He's fallen off the face of the earth.
I mean, I've still got an unopened pack here.
Yes, John. It's the evening, Kev. Where did you jump up from?
Hello, Kev. Long time no see, mate.
Muji. Jesus, I ain't used Muji cotton in ages. You
I've
always
still-
used to use that, Chris, didn't you?
I've still got the same pack.
Really?
You remember that big
massive
bag?
one?
That big massive pack. Yeah, I've still got it. Oh, hang on, give me a sec. I'll go show it.
Oh Lord, don't take it off. It's a two-person show. What a numpty. A tight bastard. Bloody hell, Matt. I really used to enjoy skating. I just got too big. And then fell off once and really, really hit myself as well.
The last time I went skating, my daughter was young, and I used to do it at a local, like a cat sports academy place, sports centre, every Saturday. I ended up paying 80 quid for a pair of inline, like proper stunt skates, just to go round and round in the circle inside the sports hall. Mostly because I didn't like
John. Is that better in your thingy then? Look at all that. Have you actually used any of that?
I used a load of it when I used it, and then I started getting into other cottons and found I really enjoyed those and just stopped using these.
Doing this show, it just costs everyone more and more money, hasn't it, really? Let's be honest. Because we just keep buying other stuff that we see other people have it.
Yeah, I mean, I was told vaping was better for you and cheaper. Better for me, yes. Cheaper, fuck no.
Good to hear it, John. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Right, should we do the call wall, Chris? We've been rambling for half an hour now.
Yeah, sure.
We could probably drag this out for half an hour. Although there's only 4, so maybe not.
No.
Let me do this. Now, you will see I have taken a leaf out of the Segment Queen's book, and I have put the explanations and the specifications even with the pictures. Now, I must admit the first one's slightly self-indulgent for myself, and everyone's going to see why in a minute. And Chris will go, it's shit, because it's expensive. But just look at that.
He's Spider-Man.
Just look at that piece of them. Man alive.
What I find absolutely funny about this is the fact that you, of all people, have got bad eyesight, and you've made that writing so small that even I can't read it.
Do you know what, Chris? I can read it. Vicious Ants. Self-adjusting 510 connection. Single
God knows how
650 battery configuration. DNA 75C chipset by Evolve. Stabilized wood body. Titanium frame top and bottom plates. Matching stabilized wood switch and buttons. That big thing there, Chris, is the switch.
No shit, Sherlock.
Laser engraved serial number, seamless steel VA emblazoned brush finish badge, hand polished finish. That thing is just sex on legs. If I could marry a mod, I'd marry that.
And how much is it?
Actually, Chris, this particular model is on offer on a UK-based website at the moment for £149.99, which is a £200 discount. I shall not mention the website's name, but that's all that's up for. If I wasn't going on holiday next month, I'd be buying that. 149 knicker it's on for at the minute.
Do they do it in other colours?
That is, they literally have that one. It is available in other colours from Vicious Ant if you want to pay 400 quid.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. 150 quid is pushing the boat. Oh, Mark's going to buy it by the look of it. I vote or Kev's already found it and bought it.
I'm not mentioning which website.
Because he's trying to keep hold of it himself.
It's one of the big five. Because most of my call wall tonight is off the big five website. So use your head, people. You'll find it. I think they literally have that one in stock. So whoever gets there first, I'm finding where you live. Yup.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right, I'm on my way.
Chris is not to get it.
They are actually a pretty good company, to be honest.
Yeah,
I do
they
like
are.
a lot of what they sell.
They do some banging deals. Absolutely banging deals. So, yeah, this is a vicious hand. I'll put the picture up again because that's just divine.
And I'm also the home of one of my favourite vape companies.
Yes. Where are we going to put it, Chris? Where's the chat going to put it? Come on, chat.
Is it that Pacific one in that Pacific colour?
It's that one we're doing because that's the one that's in stock in the UK.
In that Pacific colour, okay. See, I like it. I'm just not a fan of the colours, and the 150 quid price is actually more reasonable in my eyes. But then again, I'm a cheapskate bastard.
What? What a potty? You crazy woman.
But I can pretty much guarantee these will be going to the chat tonight anyway. Because there's only 2 on way. I'm going uncool. Because I'm not a fan of the colours. But I am a fan of the price. The colour just isn't pulling me.
Oh my word.
If they had some other colours at that price range, it would have gone cool.
Because there is other colours available. Obviously, there's none in the UK.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm going to go top end of Sub-Zero because
Of course you are.
I do naughty things to that mod.
You know you meant to vape on it, not shag it.
This was very self-indulgent of myself, but that thing is just divine.
Ooh. Brings a whole new mint to kiss the... the kiss coils.
So, I haven't asked the chat yet. I'm waiting for someone.
No, that's it. We've already got uncool.
No, there's cool and porta potty and all sorts further up as well, though. So, chat. Next comment of category is where it's going to go.
Come on, Trace.
Oh,
yes, thank you, James. Fuck you.
Oh, so guess what, Chris? It goes. James.
Thank you, James.
I liked you.
Thank you.
I really did like you. Now, where do I go?
Oh, you could see Mark went cool. He was just a bit too slow.
I agree, Acapella. They've got no taste whatsoever. So I'm going to break up the borrow devices and we're going to start with brand new from Damn Vape. Chris, get your reading glasses on again.
I can make it out. It's just fucking tiny.
A-I-O. Fucking I actually said it right. Takes all billets and things. This is the Damn Vape Nitrous. What do you reckon that is, Chris? Xeon?
Which?
That's the name of it. Xeon kit. Now, this particular one doesn't come with the burrow or the bridge. And it's $79.99. But for £20 extra, you can get a burrow and bridge that's actually made to go in that device. So you can get a fully working burrow compatible device for 100 quid made by Damn Vape. Evening, Simon. That's hilarious, son. Oh, some comments coming in already. Uncool. Oof. Harsh in the chat tonight, Chris. Very
Ooh.
harsh.
And that's a cheap place.
You found it cheaper?
How much did you say?
Without the borough, $79.99. With the borough and the bridge, £100.
Yeah, is it the same site that I'm looking at? I wonder.
Good well, mate.
I'm looking on their actual page.
Yes, there is other colourways.
There are a lot.
There
There's a couple of other colours, and there's only
Let's
one
take
that's
that,
actually. They actually have one in this colour scheme.
Yes, they do.
I like that.
And I don't think it's a bad price. It's not particularly that aesthetically pleasing on the eye.
No, it's not. I like the colours, like especially the blue and pink, and the blue, red, and yellow. That looks quite nice. But that's just the colours. The actual device itself.
Just the colours. The device itself doesn't change, and it looks quite boxy. It looks really square. Look, it's sharp edges and not rounded or anything. It just looks really, that's rounded though, Chris.
Yeah, it's still sharp edges.
But not like that. They're dead sharp. Yeah, all right. It's a hog, Chris. It's not a borough. It just looks really doesn't look comfortable in the hand. I'll tell you what the word I'm looking for. It's not ergonomical. But I put it up because I thought it'd be a good piece to have a discussion around.
Apparently, to say you can turn it into a mod.
Yes, there is a way of turning it. There's a 510 adapter you can get. I don't think that comes with a package, though, Chris. I think that's additional.
See, why is it vape companies, especially the borrows and the AIOs, is it they're actually taking a leaf out of the fucking gaming community where you pay stupid money for a little bit of the content?
Because people will pay it.
Because people are stupid enough to pay it, you mean?
Yes, they are. But that's exactly why people will pay
Just like a certain co-host that I know that bought a Billy box. And has never actually used it.
Yes, I have. It's still sat here. Not got it in it.
Yeah, so you don't use it anymore?
Not at present, no, because I use other devices, Christopher.
You can tell I'm getting to him because he's calling me Christopher.
But Dion, for £20 more, you get the borough and the bridge. So $79.99 without the borough and without the bridge, or $99.99 with the borough bridge. It's just generally the device we're looking at. It would be nice if you got the borough and the bridge at $79.99 because then it's getting into Pulse AIO market. I still have to be really careful saying that.
Are you ready to vote?
Yes, go on then, Chris, because it's going to be going to the chat again, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to say shit bucket.
Oh, okay. I'm not quite going to be that harsh, Chris. I'm going to go uncool. So we will go to the first comment. Just need.
Yes, Simon.
On what, Simon? Oh, the
yeah.
Mark's in, and it goes
uncool
again.
I was hoping it said shit bucket just for the fart.
And that's that one. Right. Let's see. Right. We're going to go away from the AIO market now. Oh, pick a letter, Chris. S or V?
S.
Okay. We're going to go Steam Crave next. And it's the new Hadron. I don't think it's the Pro, is it? It's the 220. Because this is the new Steam Crave with the yee chip. Dual 21 700, 200 watt device. We know it's going to be solid because it's Steam Crave. It's nice and it's going to be weighty. Steam Crave products are solid and weighty and just, yeah. Yee chip. it depends in what configuration they've set it up in as well, because sometimes it can be a bit of a bitch. And it'll take your big tanks, 25s to 35s.
Mm. It's a shame I still don't have the Titan.
I have.
No, you got the Mason.
No, I've got a Titan as well, Chris.
V1 or V2?
V2.
Ah.
I got it with my Steam Crave, funnily enough. I'm just trying to see where it is. No idea, it's somewhere in here. Because I got them all the way through the different sizes.
It's about, what, 80 quid?
Yeah, ballpark figure, about $79.99.
So I've seen one on a certain Hayes page for 93 quid.
That's a bit steep.
Yeah.
It's definitely, a house mod. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't say anything as a house mod. I used to have mods the size of a breeze block. And I used to take them out and walk around with them. I used to go on nights out with them as well.
I used to have that Lassimo, if you remember that.
Oh, I had them big custom ones. You know that massive lipo one I got with a bloody fan built in it to cool the lipo. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it's Steam Crave. It's going to be solid chip. I know people don't like the Yeehee chip.
I don't know. I quite liked it.
It just looks a bit neutral, doesn't it? It's
a bit bland.
I tell you what, Chris, it looks very German. If that's not the wrong thing to say, it does look bland. It looks a bit boring. Functional.
As everyone else is saying.
That's probably a nicer way of putting it. It looks functional. What was you going to say, Chris? Sorry.
So I was just reading the comments. Yeah, some of the other people are saying they're just like, it's boring. Marcus said it's a boring box. James has said, uncool, too bulky. It's a house mod.
Yeah.
But then I mostly have house mods because of how much I don't want to lose them or break them. It's not the fact that I have mods that don't cost a fat lot that I don't take out because I don't want to lose them. But I have mods that cost a fair bit that I will take out.
I see Mark's defending Yeehee chips there. There's the man who reviews for SX Mini.
Can you tell?
The Yeehee chip function-wise, work-wise, is great, but it's a bit fiddly after that and stuff for me.
I didn't find it too difficult to work out.
It's not as bad as Dicodes. Dicodes is a fucking nightmare. But yeah, some of the stuff you don't need. But then again, you get that on a lot of chipsets these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris, back to the Hadron. And we have been professional and called it the Hadron instead of the Hard-On, which we are both dying to call it.
Yeah.
The Hard-On 220.
Millimeters.
That's still generous for you, Chris.
I agree with you, Mark. I like bulky mods. I do enjoy a bulky mod. But then again, both me and Vinny are big guys, so a big bulky mod doesn't really offend us or get in the way too much for us. I thought you frozen.
Well, no. Well, I've got the big Steam Craves, the big lipo one sat right here. I mean, that's big for some people. It's not in my fucking plate.
I really wanted one of them.
Did you really, Chris? I've got one just sat here doing that.
Yeah, I was like that close to buying it at the expo for 50 quid.
Yeah.
Like, so close. I was like, but he's like, I needed juice as well. So the
thing is with Steam Crave, you know it's going to be solid and last and take a good pounding.
Except for the bubble glasses on the fucking mini robot. You only have to cough on the cunts and they break.
I broke mine as well.
I've broke two. One of which broke on carpet with extra thick underlay on it. Hey, Mike.
You broke more stuff recently than me.
Only on this fucker. Yeah, he falls over in my car, hits the bloody dashboard or hits the floor, and it's fine. I drop it on carpet, smash.
What can I say, Chris? What can I say? Right, back to the Hard-On 220. I had to do it. Go on, Chris. Where are you going to put it?
Unlike a hard on, it's not going big. I'm going uncool. It's just too boring.
Guess what, people? This one ain't going to the chat. It's uncool. Purely, I'd have gone porta potty if it wasn't theme grade. If that was made by someone else, I'd have porta pottied it because it just looks so bland and boring. But you're going to get the reliability out of that. You really, really are.
James, what do you have? He says, I have one. A hard on? Hope not.
I'm guessing.
Oh, he's got the mini robot, yeah.
Right. On to the next one. And this not self-indulgent, but I've got one of these probably arriving tomorrow. I just wanted to get everyone's views. It's the brand new Vaping Drag H40. It's a mini drag thing.
What the fuck have they done to the neck of that?
I think
it
the
looks
top
like...
part is the airflow, Chris, because it's a pop-on tank thing.
Have you ever seen them pictures of the indigenous people where they've got them fucking metal rings around their neck stretching it?
Yes.
Looks like they've done that.
I think Eat My BB may well have his already.
Yes, they do, BB. I mean, somewhere. It's normally nearby. Yes, it
What's
is.
that?
I still have my original one.
Yeah, I've got one, but in gold.
Well, this was black. This was black.
Was,
yeah. But it's now literally just a build on. That's literally all I use it for now.
Oh, Mr. Lawrence says the drags are overrated. I'm glad I didn't come to you and buy the 4. I enjoyed the M100. The M100 was fine. I just had a major issue with the 0.15 coil because mine wouldn't work. The ohms on it jumped all over the place from the get-go out of the box. So when I reviewed it, I couldn't even use it. I just had to use the other coil, which was quite good. I mean, me and Chris have both got some of the Voopoo pods, and the coils on them are pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I quite regularly said shit bucket for pod systems and things like that because I don't do them. But this little Voopoo pod system, I'm enjoying the coils on them. They last. I'll give it a beating.
Acapella saying he was disappointed with the Dragettes. When the Dragettes first came out, the coils on it were on point. Then something changed with them coils, and the coils went shite. I had 4 Dragexes. I fucking loved them devices, and then all of a sudden the coil quality control just dropped massively. Don't know what happened. Don't know the ins and outs, but it just completely spoiled it. I was hitting them things 10, 20,000 times in a week, all 4 of them. I don't quite vape as much as I used to.
No.
But yeah.
I think James wants the drag, by the look of it. I thought he wants one of these Argoses, which if he does, I would recommend getting one. Great little mod to keep in the car if you need be.
T, I completely agree with you on the EUC coils. That is what I mainly used on my billet, believe it or not, Chris. I didn't build one of the many, many bridges I've got. I used the stock EUC coils.
Wow. And he called me Can't Wick, Won't Wick.
Hey, I've got an RTA on the go, sure. Right then, Chris, what do we reckon? The new Voopoo Drag H40.
Shit bucket. I agree with Mark. It needs to end. They've just made that many of them. It's like Trigger's fucking broom by this point.
Okay, Chris has gone shit bucket, and I'm going to go cool. So we go to the chat. First comment. Decides where
Come
it
on,
goes.
Mark. Shit bucket. Come on, Mark. Shit bucket.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Simon Lawrence, you couldn't have gone quicker. Andy Lanford.
Now you're definitely not talking like his wife. Thank you, Mark. I can't afford to lose Vupu. That's the only reviewing thing I've got at the minute.
You don't review anymore.
I've got no to review.
You got tons of fucking mods. Review them again.
Again? What, redo them?
Yeah. Go back and just see what you as a look back and how they've aged, how they work.
Revisit.
Yeah.
I've got one coming to, I think, tomorrow, James. I got sent the shipping today, so it's in the UK, so hopefully it may arrive tomorrow. I don't know if it's DPD, though. If it is, it'll be Monday. And the final one for the cool wall, Chris. The Ethos Burrow Kit by Across Vape and Infinite Mods.
That's a fucking mouthful.
It's a little fat bugger.
It's a little fat bastard, yeah.
Because it's dual 18650.
So it wouldn't be that big then.
I can't remember the price, Chris. Cannot remember the price. I don't think it's expensive. I think it's about 70 quid. Thing I found interesting with this was you can go down to 0.08 ohm. So if you get a real wide neck bridge in there, that could be potentially like hitting something decent because it goes up to 100 watts as well. I mean, it isn't a lot for a dual 18650, let's be honest. And it is Burrow compatible. Now, I know there's a lot of hate going on in the chat. I'm blind. Uncool, cool.
Oh, found it.
I think it's about 70 quid, Chris.
75 on 101.
Oh, that's not where I got it from, but yeah. I knew it was around that price. See, to me, the shape is a bit Wizmecky. Now, the old schoolers will know exactly what I mean straight away.
Yes.
RX200.
That's
shape.
why you're on about a little fat fuck. It was like, because it takes two dual light. It's like, well, you tell that big, because obviously the Wizmec, that wasn't exactly massive mod. It's just chunky.
It also reminds me a little bit with the shape of Johnny's Burrow. The Overkill Burrow.
Yeah, FNB.
Yeah, that's the one. Because it is very similar shaped. Now, have you ever heard of Across Vape and Infinite Mods? Because I know Infinite Mods, I've heard of them, but Across Vape I've never heard of.
I've never heard of any of them.
Oh, I know Infinite Mods. Infinite Mods are a good company. Normally a lot more expensive. See, Mike's got the Stubby 21. I looked at the original Stubbies, the mini ones, I think they call them now, at the expo they launched, and I just wasn't impressed by the build quality. Now, the last expo, I actually wanted to go get a Stubby 21 because I think the build quality had improved. Didn't fucking have any for sale. Which was a gutter. But yeah, there's a mixed bag. A lot saying uncool. I think the majority in the chat are saying uncool. And I think that's where Chris will be going. So there we go. Last look at the picture, Chris, and you can cast your vote.
Uncool.
Uncool. You see, I'm going to go cool, so I'm going to pass it over to the chat again because it's not. Now, it does Tracy's acapella. It's a different world, dude. The Burrow box. Right, uncool.
There you go, Mark.
Yeah, Tracy was just in as well, but that was before I said over to the chat. And there we go. That is the cool for this week. If I have to do it again, I will make the text bigger for Chris. Seeing as he's blind. More blind than me.
No, it's just I thought you would have actually done it the same way as Haley does it.
No, I did it my way.
And I did it my way.
There's a copyright strike. I'll have a look in a bit, Mark. I obviously won't look during the live.
Yeah, we don't want to hear. We don't want to hear things.
I do have a slight bit of professionalism about me when I'm on it. It's slight.
Yeah, only slightly.
Yes, definitely only slightly. I've given so many away, Mark, my mods and things now. I don't know where I'm at. I actually don't know what I've got now because I'm giving 2 mechs away tomorrow. Yeah. Not the one you want, Chris, before you cry.
I'm not my mods to give away, so it's up to you what you do with them.
Yeah, well, I'll give them away now. Yeah, so I don't even know what I've got anymore. I really need to unpack my boxes now. I've got all this shelving and stuff, but I just can't be bothered.
Well, instead of going on holiday, you'll have to do it.
Fuck off, I'm going on holiday. Yeah, I've got a plastic box down here that's full of my RDAs. Oh, Royal Mail. Oh, my Vupu's getting delivered tomorrow.
And he was just saying he doesn't look on his phone while he's
I'm not, it's on my watch.
It doesn't matter, you're still looking at messages. While I'm on the show, I ignore Messenger, I ignore WhatsApp, I ignore my phone. Right here, it's switched.
I've not got a Gripnade. That's Chris with a Gripnade mic.
Yep.
And that will not be leaving him.
Oh, fuck no.
Mike, if you check Cloud Island, they might still have one. Danny Cush Holloway, he might have a couple of Gripnades left at Cloud Island. He doesn't put his old Immortal stock on the site anymore. Drop him a PM, he might well have a very nice one. I know he's got a lot of Immortal stuff left and he just took it off the site because it wasn't moving. Deep billet box is a deep hole to go down. A very deep hole.
They're the Katie Price and mods.
They are, and as good as they can be, there's things that work better. There really is. Tracy, that stays with the LXV. It's a long-term loan.
That ain't going to anyone in NXV but me. That ain't leaving my house.
You'll generally realise us guys change our mods around with each other and pass them on to each other and things like that a lot.
Right. That was Paul's originally.
I still remember that.
I've still got a bunch of them in there. That was a nightmare, that was.
Yeah, it was. You nearly got knocked out by Paul.
He'd have a long way to go. He was at the expo, I was here.
Yeah, but I'm on about at the expo the next day.
Hey, it wasn't my fucking fault that the fucking main earth screws weren't connecting properly, was it?
Deke, save your money. Just go get the newer Pulse AIO.
Yeah, if you want to get into AIOs, go for the Pulse. You can't go wrong with that.
The second edition one with a little metal bit on top, which fixed the issues with them. Yeah, I think they're kicking around for about 50 quid now, mate. And that new Pulse RBA that comes with it is all right. It wicks well. It gives good flavour. You just need to be a little bit patient with the wicking. Save your money and see if you like it first. It'd be my honest advice about going down the borough hole. Otherwise, you'll end up 400 quid deep on bridges before you think, oh, I like that one. It's a very deep hole. Yeah, Royal Mails do suck. I like my billet. My billet, I like it. It's just, I do prefer to vape on other things. Yeah, the V2 Deek's a lot better. The V2 is a massive, massive improvement on the V1.
Was it the Pulse that was cracking on the top, or was that the...
Yes, that was the Pulse AIO that I was going to give you before it went completely. And obviously they bought the V2 out and they've put on a metal plate where it screws in, so they've completely eliminated that issue and sorted out the contacts, because the bottom contact in the Pulse 2 AIO is adjustable. And yeah, it is the cheapest and most reliable way of getting into Bora AIO type things, and it does take everything else as well, because I've run all sorts through mine.
I mean, it was the exact same thing for the Pulse Squonk as well when I was doing them.
Yeah.
Literally 20 quid for that with a little, you could pay, I think it's like 25, 30 quid with an RDA with it as well.
Not when the first came out, it was about 50, but you can get them now for like a tenner.
Yeah, with an RDA and everything.
If you can find any left. I've got, now you've mentioned that, I've got to tell a story of me actually winning a cloud comp on a Pulse Squonk. It still tickles me, because the voltage drop on them things was shocking. It just shows my lung capacity, I think.
It couldn't have been as bad as that fucking capo, though, because that thing was shocking. It was a regulated squonk that could not hit for shit. This hits better than that thing ever did.
Mr. Intense, if you get a decent Bora tank and a decent bridge, it won't leak. You just got to make sure you get it in properly. Giggity. I forgot I'm doing a show with you, Chris, and you find everything humorous like that.
No, my brain just naturally turns everything rude. I can't help it. It's like in Vinny's auto response to free shit.
Why? Who's got free shit?
As I said.
Where's the free shit? I don't get free shit now. I can't say I don't get free shit no more. I've got a bunch of ice arriving tomorrow.
I was saying, you literally just mentioned one being delivered tomorrow, and that was free.
Oldest will send two.
He'll be up early. He's waiting by the door for the postman.
I'm up early tomorrow anyway. I'm out with my oldest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got clothes shopping with a snotty teenager.
See, mine just does hers online.
No, I don't let him do. I'm not giving him my card and letting him do that.
Oh, no, she pays for it herself. We just give her money each month.
That's the main reason I've got to take him into town, because we went and sorted him out a bank account and his bloody card and stuff still hasn't come through. I'm not the king of free shit. I used to be. Definitely not anymore. Hell, at Expo, I even paid over the odds for some of the stuff I bought.
Yeah, Trace, I think that's the one thing he would refuse.
No, I actually do want it.
Is it the infamous one?
No, it's not the infamous one.
Oh.
I know where the infamous one is.
Well, let me guess, with a certain mutual friend.
Kind of a mutual friend.
Someone above me and you really like.
No. Sorry, we're having a private chat now.
Yeah, sod everyone off. Ah.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, but that's where it ended up. £200?
Yeah, that's my daughter had 200 quid for her birthday, and she spent the 200 quid on clothes in one go within 20 minutes. I'm like,
luckily, my eldest is not about labels or anything like that, so he'll be quite happy in Primark, and he wants to go look in charity shops because for some reason he wants a blazer or a suit jacket.
I normally shop in Tesco's if I'm feeling rich, but mainly in Asda.
I didn't realise it had stuff on it, Tracy. I'd seen free shit for the win. Is it free shit if you're going to do a review? I'm giving up my time, my effort to promote and do a review.
That takes what? But it used to take you all day just to upload it.
Yeah, I sorted the internet. I'm hoping now with the upgrades made to this that hopefully the other things will be quicker now as well.
Well, let's put it this way. When I used to do my videos, it would literally, I'd do it in one take anyway, but it would literally take 2 minutes.
So you've got no editing to do. You can't
Right,
compare that.
I'd still have to edit them. I'd still have to add the intro, outro.
That's
and
not
other little
editing
bits.
it. It's easy to do mine in
What?
3 slots, Chris.
Right? But then also, it would only take me 2 minutes to upload on my phone.
Yeah, but I didn't use my phone. I don't use my phone. Even when I first started, I didn't use my phone. Yeah, but
when we first started LXV, I was using a tablet on my mobile.
I used an inbuilt webcam on my laptop when I started. And used to have to crank the laptop onto a funny angle to do things. I used to do that. Before I bought a webcam.
How far we've come since then. I was literally using a mobile phone on a tripod.
Yeah.
I've still got the original laptop.
Now I've got a Sony mirrorless camera and a full lighting rig. We're getting all sorts now.
I've got an expensive mic that I got from Josh for a good price. I'm still using the same webcams that I used to use on the old laptop and the same light. The only thing that I did put a lot of money into was obviously the laptop.
See, James, I totally agree. If it's given for a review, it doesn't count at all. Yeah, my PC would take ages doing a lot of it. The rendering side of it and things like that would take an age. Hopefully now, with what I've done to it and had done to it, it will improve. Because obviously my PC broke last week when we tried to stream. So I've had to change a few things and upgrade a little bit.
It was your power pack.
It was my power pack, but I also upgraded the GPU quite substantially from where it was. It's now 4 times the size of the old GPU.
And as long as it's more powerful.
It's a lot more powerful.
Now you'll be able to play. Now you'll be able to play solitaire without it lagging.
I can stream without it lagging anyway. It almost makes me want to upgrade the StreamYard so we can go to 1080 then.
Oh god, a slot in 1080p. Oh.
Yeah, imagine the worry lines then.
You can see them in this anyway on me.
That's why I'm not getting too near this camera, because then it doesn't look that bad. Until I go like that. And then I look like Gordon Ramsay. Mr. Intense Eyes Savage. Oh, Mark's much more professional than me. I'm rustic. I think that's how I'd describe my style. Rustic.
Cheap.
Is it? Can't say that now, Chris. Jesus Christ. Definitely not on the camera side of things, anyway.
Hey, that's shiny. I haven't polished it in a while.
Cue ball.
Thing is, everyone takes the piss at me for being bald, but I actually like being bald.
It's so I'm the opposite now. I actually quite like having hair and being able to put it in a ponytail and a man bun and a bitch itch and whatever else you call it.
So you'll be getting plugs then?
Nah, once it properly goes, it'll just go.
Yeah, it's the viruses from the granny porn.
It just died last week. It just wouldn't work at all. Do not know. Well, I do know why, because the PSU was.
I did say it could be your power pack.
Well, that's what we all generally thought it was, but
yeah.
I didn't. I ain't got the skills to change that.
It's literally just unplug, a couple of screws, pull out, shove in, plug in, done. Screw it in.
Again, Chris, I've not got the skills to do that. I'd have probably plugged it into the bloody the CPU or something. I know you can't, but I know what I'm like, Chris. I know what I'm like. There was no way in hell was I doing that. Anyway, it's sorted, and I upgraded the GPU at the same time.
Well, this is due another strip down and clean out anyway. And while I'm doing it, I might actually upgrade. I might actually redo the thermal paste as well.
Not a bad move. Not a bad move.
Well, I've had it for about 3 years now, so I know thermal paste lasts a lot longer than that. But...
Oh, Mark, are you doing the disposables again? I was telling Chris before the show, I've had about 20 disposable companies come to me for reviews, and I'm just saying no. It's just not worth the backlash anymore. Really isn't. Really isn't. It won't even offer to brand me one themselves. Oh, Zuvu. It's Dopo. Not Fupu, even. I get why you're doing that, but when I chatted with him, I made it clear that I wasn't doing a disposal, and I won't be. Mark's reviews are good. He just could do with a working better subtitle sometimes. Chris, stop staring like that. It scares me.
No, I'm just reading what I'm saying. Yeah, basically, you can either get thermal paste, but in GPU, mostly in GPUs and some older computers, you have like little pads that are made, basic thermal pads made from thermal paste. It's like thermal paste. Yeah, you just like cut it to the size. Sort of. It comes in like a sheet, like blue tack would be.
Oh
you just cut it to shape and then just put it down. I'm not actually sure my laptop would have them, but obviously once I tear off the copper cooling system and all that, I'll be able to know for certain if it's if it's a pad or if it's just thermal paste.
Way above my head, completely over my head, completely and utterly.
Basically, thermal paste is basically when you got your CPU and then the heat sink that pulls the heat away from it, because they're both milled, they'll have microscopic indifferences, so they won't sit perfectly flush. So the thermal paste is there to bridge the gaps in between both of them and help pull the heat away from the CPU and GPU, and then into the heat sink to pull it away from.
I'm going to interrupt you, Chris. People are starting to ask questions, so I'm just going to do the questions from the chat bumper, and we'll just do a really long questions from the chat because Acapella's just asked a question. So I'll highlight Acapella's question here. What RTAs would you recommend? Now, the question is, Acapella, are you direct to lung, mouth to lung, or restricted direct to lung? Because it does make a difference. Sorry, I know everyone else is still talking about thermal pads and thermal paste.
Yeah.
Go on, Chris. You keep talking about that while Acapella.
As I said, it's literally, that's what it's for, just to bridge the gap between the two. It helps it.
Direct to the lung. Well, obviously, Mike's recommended you various Vapor Cloud one there and things. Fatality 30, I'd go the M25. I've got like 5 or 6 of the M25 Fatalities.
Up until recently, I would have said the Trilogy, but mine's decided to start leaking for fuck knows reasons. The Juggernaut, that's a good one.
Yeah, Valkyrie was good. I enjoyed my Valkyrie before I gave it to Josh. Oh, God, not Fat Rabbit.
No.
James. Jeez.
No, James, no.
Just no.
Vapor's Cloud, as some have actually already said, they actually do some good ones.
Yeah, they are quite thirsty, though, the Vapor's Cloud ones. Come on, they can be pretty thirsty.
Yeah, but it's on. Yes, the Fatality.
James, QP M25. Fatality, M25. I would love to have got my hands on an M30, like Mike's got. I'd love to have tried the 30, but every time I tried to get one, there was always out of stock because it didn't bring that many to the UK.
I'd also like one with a little stabilised piss mesh at the bottom.
Yes, that was M25.
Yeah, M25. But to be honest, I do find it helps with the airflow. It didn't.
It will do. It'll open it up more.
Yeah, which helped with the clouds.
But let's be honest, the M25 is a bloody airy RTA anyway because it's got the dual.
Oh yeah.
Airflow.
Yeah, I always close the bottom airflow off and just keep the top one open.
Oh, I always both open.
Or is it
always both open?
No, I found it far too airy.
Nah. If you want something a little bit different, Acapella, I'm going to be slightly controversial here. What I'm on tonight, the Golden Greek, obviously that's a very expensive RTA. It's more. This one is more direct to lung, but it is a single coil RTA. You can actually get an SXK version of this for about 25 quid. And the only difference is it hasn't got the spit guard on it that the original's got. Now, I actually used this last week without the spit guard on just to see what sort of a difference it made, and it didn't really make any difference. So if you search SXK Caspadina for a single coil direct to lung, and the flavour is immense. Just as a little bit of a curveball. I mean, you see the clouds and things I'm chucking out, and that's at 25 watts. It is single coil though at 0.5.
That's a single coil. I quite enjoy that.
Yeah, well, that's not direct to lung. Well, it's not supposed to be.
I was say it's not meant to be, but I use it as a restricted.
I thought I'd add that.
So this is me, the guy that added Nick Schultz to the H45 with the MTL coils.
No, with the direct to lung coil.
Yeah. Hey, smooth as butter.
I can't believe you directed to lung salt.
It really did not.
Was it 20 milligram as well?
Nah, 10s. I don't go higher.
That's correct, Acapella. That is correct. I know there's a site in the UK that have them in stock at about 25 quid in a minute.
I'm not sure you can still get the Juggernaut and the Trilogy. Can you?
There is sites they're on. I've seen them today.
No.
Again, if you look at the big five, you'll find them.
I might have a look for another Trilogy then.
You see, I enjoy direct to lung with a single coil, but purely it is flavour chasing. It's not about the clouds, it's the flavour. Flavour. Yeah, the Eclipse Jewel's good, Mike. I agree with that for a cheaper RTA. Yeah, Mr. Intense, I've got no idea with fixing PCs. Quite clearly, I've made that obvious, and I am a bit of a tech phobe. Even a reviewer with tech.
Yeah, the only reason why I went for a laptop is because it was me dipping my toe into the PC gaming side of things.
And space, Chris.
But at the time, space, yeah, because I didn't have a desk.
I nearly went that route, but obviously I decided not to and got this fixed and upgraded. And I'm quite pleased I have now because I can tell the difference. It actually didn't take 15 minutes to boot up tonight.
I mean, up until recently, I was using an old wingback chair like what Vinny's got, but the plastic leather ones out of the plastic leather ones to easily wipe down the piss from. Up until my mate gave me this chair because he'd upgraded his.
I'm really desperate for a swivel chair. There you go, Chris. What would you buy me? And then don't say the smock one again because you've already done that and you actually got me it. I actually found that. I've actually found that tonight, Chris.
And why aren't you using it?
Because I've got no coils for it. I actually like that thing. It was just the colour you got me. I wasn't too keen on.
That was the whole fucking point.
Yeah, I think I got that.
What would
you buy me, Chris?
It'd probably be something, mate, that I know you'd really want. Probably on the lines of a Golden Greek or a Vicious Ant.
There is a brand new Golden Greek mech out, GTS4, and it is fucking divine, but price is
failing that, I'd probably buy you another RX 200. Just because, of the old factor. Because we both had one, we both adored that mod.
Yeah, I was proper gutted when that died. Mine didn't die that long ago. I know exactly what I'd get you, Chris. The one thing you're dying for, I'd get you a big ass fucking lipo mod.
Yeah, I would love one
with proper power as well. Not like the Steam Crave one where the battery goes flat. A proper decent sized lipo in it.
Yeah.
That's what I get, Chris. And
Johnny Overkill one.
Yeah. Because Chris loves a big, solid mod. And he, like he just said, he's been dying for years to get his hand on a lipo. I tell you what I'd get you if they're still made. It'd be a Scarab mod from Alaska. they was immense. I wouldn't get you a Johnny. It's a Scarab. They used to do really custom CNC machine things, and I was desperate for one, and then they went bust. And I was really pleased I didn't send any money.
Here's
but
one
those things were about 500 quid.
Here's one for everyone, and you, Vinny. What is the one mod that you almost bought but didn't, and you was glad you didn't? But you still look at it and go, damn, I liked it. I like it, but you're glad you didn't buy it.
That's a tough one. I'd probably... You're going to hate me for this. It'd probably be the XL Hog.
Yeah.
Because I loved my hogs when I had them, and my Boss Hog and everything else.
Yeah.
And things like that. It would probably be an XL Hog. Even when I was looking for the cool wall tonight, I actually found somewhere that had a stock of hogs. And I was like, ooh.
What is James has actually said the Stingray lipo.
Yes, which I've got down there, Chris, but that's not big enough for you. If you put a low build in that, the battery goes within about an hour and a half, maximum.
Hell. But then again,
it's not got much more capacity.
But then again, you can always change those batteries out.
You can, but there's not a massive amount of room, mate. You're not going to get a big lipo in that.
You'd be amazed on the size of lipos you can get in that
I know you can get smaller now.
And not cheap, though.
No, they're not cheap at all.
No. If you want to look at high MAR batteries to replacing that, you obviously want to be looking down the drone side of things.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's going to work with the balance board charger, because that literally a plug-in charger with a balance board in it as well. It's literally a plug-in micro USB, so I don't know how that would affect that.
Yeah, that one is true, but I can't really see it having too much. Death Wish or Hog?
Hog. Yeah.
Yeah. Vinny.
A long while ago, I got offered one of them four horsemen, and I wish I'd done it, but chances are that would have gone the same way as my other hogs, and I would have sold it. Oh, it was ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
You got to remember, when I got my King Hog from Expo from Brian, I paid 70 quid for that. Brand new. From Expo. Because it was a display piece. It had fingerprints all over it, and he couldn't be bothered to take it home and polish it again. That cost me 70 quid, and I sold it for 200 and something.
My one mod that I see, I like, but I'm glad I never bought, was the old Stack Dirty mods.
Oh, the real big ones that they did.
Yeah. The 20-something hundreds. You don't really see them batteries anymore either.
26 850s, I think, or 26
something like that, yeah.
26 650s. It's the same as my AD.
26 660, yeah. Yeah, no, you could actually... I remember trying it at the Expo from... Oh, God, what was his name? Not Brian. Paul, that's it. He had one. It had like about 4 of those batteries in it.
He joined them all together, didn't he?
Yeah, in the big blue one. There was a picture of me somewhere hitting it, and that's when I first fell in love with big power. That was the pinnacle point. 26 650. And if I remember right, John was with me at the time with a friend of ours called Scott, who had actually bought one of them. A week later, the threads went on it, and Paul actually tried. Actually, I don't know if it was Paul or one of the other staff. Tried to say that he cross-threaded them, and he was constantly taking them on and off, and it's not built for that. And he's like, "No." Oh God, yeah, I do. If it doesn't make me gag, it's not worth it. But yeah, and it was literally the first time he'd actually unscrewed the center section because he cleaned it because he had the pure brass one.
Yeah, I can remember it.
Yeah, because I'd just known you. Yeah, I just knew you, hadn't I? We just started talking at that point.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm glad I never got one because of the threads, but I still look at them when I do see them. I'm like,
Whoa, there's a
mate.
question, acapella. How long have we been doing the show now, Chris? 4 years? 5 years?
About 5 years now.
I remember we started on a Father's Day.
Yes.
Or the day after Father's Day.
No, it was Father's Day.
Well, Chris, who would you bring back on, guess-wise?
Andy.
Mr.
I love
Brian.
Andy. Yeah. I mean, he used to sit there for hours and just go off at people.
We didn't have to talk, did we? It was great.
No.
We could just wind him up and just let him go.
Yeah.
It was great.
Considering how many
he
started talking.
So.
Yeah. Although he always had the nice toys when it comes to computers and that lot. He always.
Oh yeah, yeah. He still has.
Yeah.
He still has. You see, when we got Earl on, when Earl was designing for Dovpo on the big expo, the big virtual expo we did, that guy's insight to mechanical mods and things was next level.
Oh, you didn't mean cast members. I thought you meant cast.
No, guest. He said guest.
I'd probably say either Aka or Ron Peoples or
that crazy coil guy from the States we got on. He was proper mental, telling us the stories of the expos in the States when they all used to go in the toilets and screw all the birds and all sorts.
No, I was thinking of Ariel. Again.
Ariel as well.
Yeah.
And his cars, man. Ariel was a top dude. He really was.
I still follow him on like his cars.
Yeah, I've still got his cars. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a European car guy and a JDM guy, but some of the cars he has, I have appreciation for every car, anything with an engine. Yeah. That is my main thing. If it's got engine and, well, it doesn't need to have wheels. It could be a boat kind of thing. If it goes fast, it's got massive power. I'm like, I want to have a play.
There you go, Chris. Next question we've got from the chat.
Oh, that one's fucking piece of piss, and I don't even need to. Oh, hang on. I think Vinny needs to. Yeah, for me, by millions and millions of light years, it was the iJoy Capo. Oh, Mark, yes, I forgot about having you on here as well. See, we've had that many guests over the years, we forget who we've had. And until we start going down memory lane, we forget, especially me. Actually, Mike, I loved the Smock Alien. I used to have the black and gold one. I actually found that was a decent mod. I enjoyed it that much, I had it multiple times.
Sorry about that. Just got to text my son.
Modded golfer, what year? See, because if it was me, if I was going golf, I'd go Mark 1, Mark 2 golfs. I'd go old school GTIs. Or even, believe it or not, a round headlight Scirocco Storm. So a 70s Storm. They were beautiful cars. And I was actually fortunate enough to know someone who actually owned several of them. My brother actually did, and I loved being in there.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Did you answer the question, Chris?
Yes.
What would it be?
The iJoy Capo, come off it. That was the worst mod I ever laid hands on.
See, I can say this now because he won't bite me back anymore. It was my first ever mech was an Endless. I got an Endless stacked from friends in Hull on my way to a holiday in Scarborough. And by the end of the holiday, I'd already arranged to buy a Purge, and it was waiting for me when I got home because the Endless was a nightmare. The build deck on the RDA, because I got the RDA with it, it snapped off. The threads were shocking and squeaky and just really diabolical. And I got rid of it as soon as I got back, and that's when I bought my first Purge off Andy.
See, I've never actually been interested in Purges, even though everybody said like the early ones were like, mwah.
Early Purge were nice.
That's because you couldn't. Best mod maker at the moment. See, that's a problem because not many.
I've got an answer for that.
See, because I'm all.
You're Mr. Overkill. You love your overkill.
It's not just overkill. I will completely agree. Johnny does some fantastic mods. There's pretty much nothing he can't do mod wise, making wise. But when people ask mods, I instinctively go for mechs in my head, and that is
I don't anymore because there's not that many out there. Let's be honest. At the minute, there is if you look Eastern Europe way. My best mod maker at the minute would be Geppetto. Now people are going to go, who the hell's Geppetto? It's an Italian maker that does very limited runs. And yes, Chris, they're extremely expensive. But my God, they're next level. They are just stunning. And he hand carves everything. That's why there's not many made, because he literally carves.
Please say everything. He has one. Please say he has one called Pinocchio.
No, he doesn't. I know Vic's got one. Vaping with Vic's got a couple of Geppettos. But you're looking 700-800 quid for a mod. But they are just divine. They are just next level gorgeousness. Really, really are. We did one on a cool wall when Josh was with us a long while at the back. Just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. For me, it is next level. Really, really is. And you can tell the time and the effort and the love that he puts into each individual one. James, I don't want. You got a favourite reviewer, Chris?
Mark Beebe. I don't know of any other people.
See, the only reviewer I now watch is Grim Green. He's literally the only one. I'll occasionally watch a Tony B one, but Tony's gone into e-scooters and e-skateboards a lot more now. Dean Devil Vapor, good shout, Mike, but he don't do it anymore, does he? Do you know? Don't tell me he started up again, because I didn't think he has done. But as far as I know, Dino stopped. Dino's was next level. I enjoy Flat Cap, or used to. I haven't watched a vape review in probably about a year, other than Grim. And Grim, it's not just about the reviews; it's about Grim, because Grim is the vape god. Let's be honest, he still is. Absolute vape god. I lost my shit when I met him at Expo. Absolutely lost my shit. I was a proper fanboy. And he won't know he wasn't friends with Pinocchio.
Yeah, intense. That's why I loved watching McRae as a kid. Because he just, some of the things he did with cars back then. I mean, did you ever watch any, rally?
I did. I used to enjoy a lot of when they did that side-by-side mix rally thing. I think it was the old RAC rally. I remember watching one. It was Carlos Sainz and Colin McRae head-to-head. And that was nuts.
Yeah, where he flipped. He nosed it, didn't he? He flipped it, if I remember right. And he just literally, you just heard it, the rev, bouncing off the rev limiter, and he just, bang, back on four wheels. God, didn't even take his foot off. Yeah. The guy was, he was a legend. I would love to have watched Colin McRae and Ken Block go head to head. Oh mate, that would have been one hell of a race to watch them go. Literally, just identical car that works, power, weight, the lot, just down to skill. Those two would have just been intense.
Any more vape questions? Yeah, McRae was a very special driver. Special driver.
Yeah.
He just took limits to a new level completely. And also brought out an absolutely cracking game on the Mega Drive.
And PlayStation.
And PlayStation.
And Xbox. They're still going.
I've not done the Xbox One, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I used to enjoy doing the rally games. Playing rally games. But then again,
Gran Turismo. I used to love Gran Turismo as well.
Yeah. I've got Gran Turismo Sports on the PS4.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up, people, before we go. Come on, do us a favour.
Come on.
Otherwise, Chris will take his top off live. I think we're about done. Oh, no. What set goes to the grave with you? Chris, which one would it be? Only one.
At this particular moment, it'd have to be my grip nade.
Really? Mine would...
I've got two of my few holy grail mods that I really wanted. That was obviously the hog, the grip nade, and there's still a few. And I would probably take them all with me.
Mine would be me, Vicious Ant with Caspadina. This is just gorgeous.
But then again, let's be honest. Gorgeous. You know what really would be coming with me to the grave.
Yeah. You ain't got one though, have you?
Yeah, I have.
No, it's on loan, Chris.
No, not that.
All right.
Bike.
Me bike. You can fit that in.
You want to bet I'm going to be very sat on it?
No, James has gone his mini robot.
Yeah.
There's one thing for sure, James. That'd still be all right and probably still work if you put a battery in it years later. Right then, Chris. I think we're about ready to wrap up, my friend.
Yep.
So you say good night to everybody. You say good night to everybody and wish them a happy birthday.
And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. And congratulations for surviving Vinny's cull.
Yeah, because I cull on birthdays. Right. Thank you very much for watching tonight. It means a lot, guys, that you tune in every week. There will be thank yous coming soon in the form of giveaways and things as well. And we will be back next week, and it won't be just us waffling shit. We'll hopefully have Hayley and Simon, definitely Hayley, with us.
So you'll be seeing us getting tortured.
Yes, more torturing segments where you can laugh at our stupidity. But yes, thank you very much for watching, people. Like I say, it does mean a lot to us. And if you go with that thumbs up, like BB said, it does help with the algorithm. Take care, people.
Terror a bit.